All right, next up for question 5, 6, and 7. Again, what we're trying to do is to find out if they are parallel, orthogonal, which means perpendicular, or neither. So let's go ahead and find out if they're all parallel to each other. Okay, so the way we can do it is by checking and seeing if they're proportional to each other. So I'm going to say negative 16 over 5. That's that. And then 10 over 8, which is 5 over 4. Well, these two numbers are not the same. That means they're not parallel. Okay, they're not parallel. Let's see if the next one works. So negative 7 over 2. It's negative 7 over 2. 21 over negative 6 is 7 over negative 2. Well, then they are the same thing. They are the same thing. So yes, they are parallel. Okay. So you're just looking at the scale factor to see if they're proportional to each other. Okay. No, they're not. Okay. They have to be at the same ratio. They must share the same ratio. And for the third one here, so now I like to put the big number over the small number. Okay, like negative 10 over 5, which is negative 2. And negative 6 over negative 3 is positive 2. So these two numbers are not the same. So they are not parallel. Okay, so by looking at the ratio or the scale factor, you can tell whether they are parallel or not. Okay, so we found out the number 6, the one in the middle, it is parallel. Then we don't have to search if they are perpendicular or not. So now let's look at number 5 and number 7 and see if they are orthogonal or perpendicular to each other. And to do that, we will compute the dot product. Because if the dot product gives us 0, then it is perpendicular. So this would give us negative 80 plus 80, which is 0. So we say yes, they are orthogonal to each other. Okay, they are orthogonal to each other. So dot product tells you that piece of information. Okay. So number 6 is parallel. Number 6, the two vectors are parallel. And now let's go to number 7. And let's see if they could be perpendicular. And you may just look at this and say, yeah, no, it's not going to happen. Because it is negative 32. It's not equal to 0. So in this case, you can conclude that this is neither. Okay, so it's neither parallel nor perpendicular or orthogonal to each other.